Welcome to the Evolver Post Review with the Invisible Man and Woman, Terrell and CJ, all for real love. Hear these thoughts, EOD, rest still in her, and Coach FC, HW.
Okay, get a little soulful.
Yeah.
Thank you. For a second, I thought it was Hear These Thoughts had vibed for me. It was
It's so
nice.
sentimental, man.
Yay.
It's sentimental, man.
Oh,
Rob
Stu,
Stone. You will be Miss Rob Stone.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
show
Absolutely.
Jamar and them.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to show them like, oh, and this is a
Backpack.
four-man P.U.W.F group singing off the Roberts still, and the backpack guy just watching in the background. We miss you, man. Anyway, welcome to Evolve Post Review, WWE Evolve Post Review, episode 47. We are 3 episodes away from the season finale. We are 2 episodes away from the season finale. 3 episodes away from season 2. Technically for them, I'll just call it season 2.7 for us. It doesn't really matter. I'm joined today by EOD Wrestling Hub. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. Thank you for letting me be back here again. Appreciate it.
Of course, always and welcome, sir. Always. Cardi M, the Invisible Woman, who just did an interview with Wrestling Soup and Affiliates, episode 47, her things. There is many chewy hate on that one, ladies and gentlemen. How are you, ma'am?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Not from her, though. Not from her, though. She's actually like the anti-chewy hate guy.
I am a humanitarian.
Okay, thank you. And he is a hippopotamus. Anyway, hear these thoughts. How are you,
What's
sir?
going on? Good. I'm doing great. How you doing, sir?
You heard it. You heard it, Terrell. I saw your face. You heard it. Anyway, Terrell, take it away. Oh, by the way, Coach is not here tonight. He will be missed. He's doing so. He has to do work in the morning. We understand it completely. And again, it's like it's 4 in the morning right now in London. So just sleep. Here, keep going on, sir.
What's going on, everybody? My name is For Real Terrell, and this is my fiance, the beautiful werewolf.
Hello, it's CJ Wolfie. How y'all doing?
And together we are
For Real Love.
And this is the Evolve Post Review. We are joined, ran by the hosts themselves. We got Mr. and Mrs. Invisible. We have the Invisible Man and the Invisible Woman, who is literally invisible, y'all, for real. Like she's using her superpowers right now, man. And if you mess with her, she will make you invisible as well. In a bad way. We also got the wise man EOD, the Oracle man. The Oracle man, he be telling us how it is because it's gonna be that way for real. It's not what hurts, it's just spoilers. And then we also have Hear These Thoughts, man. Hear These Thoughts is gonna tell you exactly how he feels, and those are his thoughts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. We are coming off of a great NXT time last night. We had Joe, BNCO, CJ, my fiance, came through. We had Black Couch, aka King Kai, and none other than the host himself, man. We had the guy that if you say his name, he just may appear.
Oh my God, if he appear for real.
NXT time with D-Walk, man. Oh yeah.
View discretion is advised. All right. Yes. All right. Let's start this off. And Mr.
Dude, you here? No, he actually pick it. That's easy picking up here for real.
I told you. Stop saying his name. Pop that cloud. He ain't doing nothing on a Thursday. Hello, D-Walk.
They gonna do this. Lord,
what's going on, y'all?
Hey, sir.
What's going on, man?
Not much, I had that plan for a little bit,
Oh my God.
Some bitch.
Hey, y'all
Oh
have
my
fun.
God. All right.
I just want to do my Joe Hendry.
All right. We
All
will.
right.
Oh my God.
Well, actually, it's
Hey.
Dennis. It's
You
Dennis.
shooting spin.
It's actually Dennis Henry. It's Dennis Henry.
Dennis Henry.
It's Dennis
Hey,
Henry. You need some
y'all like my
khakis.
little spin I did with it too. When I turned
need
around
some-
and hit you with the
Oh yeah, you need some khakis. You need some
Yeah.
khakis and a blue collar shirt,
With
hey.
some Blue Jays.
and call yourself Dennis Henry.
Hey, just know every time y'all call my name, I'm popping up, all right?
Oh
Yeah.
Lord.
Good night, y'all.
That was crazy.
All right, now, good night.
Good night, sir.
I think we need that.
We will. Joe Hendry has many brothers. All right, let's start this off by Peter Rosenberg and Robert Stone provide commentary. I will say this right now. This is Robert Stone's last episode on Evolve. He's going to be interim general manager completely, which makes sense. This was recorded before Ava left because of one particular. I saw this 3 times today, ladies and gentlemen. I was just prepping up for this. Robert Stone said, and I quote, scouts are watching, Ava's watching. I'm like, oh. But this was a good show with Kendall Gray and Brent Sinclair in the background. They're talking about that, Carmen Petrovic has those kicks and everything else. Like you're pushing yourself too much. And Kendall Gray says let's warm up before we go to yeah, sure. So let's start with that first. EOD, what's your thoughts on that promo that she's her best friend telling her hey, you're burning yourself out. You gotta chill. And she doesn't care.
I liked it because I think it's foreshadowing. So just putting the seeds out there right now for the inevitable title change because it's going to happen eventually because it happens to everyone eventually. So I liked it. And I do like the fact that they are showing Ren on Evolve, even though she doesn't wrestle because they're like Batman and Robin right now. So it makes sense that she's there. So I was fine with that.
Okay. Guardian, what's your thoughts on Kendall Gray and Brent Sinclair in the background, just like prepping for before the match even starts? Just that.
I thought it was a cute segment. I was saying earlier that they were showing a comparison between Callie and Kendall, and also giving you a 4-1-1 of the show at the same time. So I don't know. I thought it was cute, and I like Ren being on the show too.
Of course,
there's no harm with it. So
she's like a transitional wrestler that can go from Evolve to NXT, and no one complains. No one complains. That wasn't a joke, but that was sad because it was kind of like a joke. But CJ and Terrell, your thoughts on this promo?
I liked it. It's we're showing that Kendall Gray say, "Hey, I'm gonna be a fighting champion." Like I said, we're gonna be when I win this title. So even though she's going bouncing back and forth in NXT Evolve, I understand Ren. You're gonna have a burnout sooner or later, going bouncing here and there. But yeah, get some questions. But yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it took me down memory lane just thinking about all the women's wrestlers that left or got moved up. And like they said, the ones that's, trying to refine themselves again is maybe Ren Sinclair probably don't want it to be the same for Kendall Gray because she is a part of the old guard of Evolve, televised Evolve, because we know that Evolve's timeline is rapid. So, she just don't want her to be a victim of burnout. Yeah.
Okay. Hear these thoughts?
Yeah, I agree with pretty much everybody else. She doesn't want her to burn out, but I think they're planting seeds to where Ren is probably like, I don't want you to burn out, but I'm gonna help you fix that issue, and we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Ladies and gentlemen, when Terrell said it was a good show, we start with a good show. After that promo, we start with Swipe Right versus Eli Knight and sunglasses up, Mike Cunningham. Sunglasses down. I want to give
before we start. Before we start, can I say something? I wish you had that Lil Wayne meme right now for this match, where he was like, "Ooh, that one." I wish you had that one. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
That needs that for that match.
Oh
that
my God!
match.
Yes.
I'll find it. I'll find it for the next week because man, he'll do it again, ladies and gentlemen. He will do it again. Honestly, I want to give a shout out to Ricky Smokes. 2 reasons. One, he did the hand thing again, and at the end of the match, win or lose, he was almost dead, and he's still like,
he's in the he ain't hand like this. He just.
It was ridiculous. But this match was actually badass from start to finish. Mike Cunningham was basically just the intermediary for Eli Knight. Highlights: Eli Knight jumped off the back of Ricky Smokes. That was that Mike Cunningham was holding him, and he did a nice little moonsault on a person, which got close 2 counts. Eli Knight did a couple kicks. Ricky Smokes and Eli Knight reminded me of Gargano and Aleister Black, just like going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I loved it. Man. Mike Cunningham was there. He said main man energy. I don't know why he kept saying main man energy. His one of his specials, mind you. You want to say that again to the audience?
I said it's main man energy. Why do you question?
Okay. I forgot. Now that I think someone else was there. At the time, but let's talk about that. When main man Mike Cunningham, when he entered the ring, I forgot to say this. He had the basketball pants. He went to the top rope to the turnbuckle. He jumped and in midair took it off like Magic Mike.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Magic Mike. He's Magic Mike.
No, he wishes was Magic Mike. He wishes on a Tuesday he was Magic Mike, bro. He wishes. Anyway, when that happened, Cardella did this. She did. Yes, you did.
That was pretty impressive, though. I can't say that. That was pretty impressive.
It was.
Magic Mike move? I guess.
I be trying to play around and do stuff like that, but I'll have to rip away. Never mind. I'm talking to you. I'm talking too much. Wait, hold on.
The button.
Wait. I'm talking too much. I'm talking too
Need a button.
I'm talking too much. Never mind.
You need a button? Oh my god. That's
He needs a button. He needs a button.
He said, oh my god.
No. Wait.
Oh, it's been a while since
Oh, God.
If only life had a rewind button, man. Dang.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say something.
Back to the match. Back and forth. Eli, I love that Jackson Drake was providing commentary when Swipe Right was doing good. He's like, oh, those are my boys. You want to see them? Like, they're all here all the time. When they were losing, Jackson Drake said this. Like, do you guys want to wrestle here for 5 more years? Let's wrap this up. Come on, let's go. I'm like, oh, that's kind of messed up. I was pissed at that. I'm like, you don't need to rub. But ladies and gentlemen, we have clips for a reason. Let's play this one clip where I think this is the one that says it, but Peter Rosenberg says, for a dumb guy like Ricky Smokes, he did a smart move by pushing main man Cunningham into the 2 counts. And then he's like, oh, they say he wasn't gonna, they say we're gonna crap on him anymore. Peter Rosenberg is like, yeah, I wasn't gonna crap on him if he's not a freaking Mensa guy. So I wanted to say that. I don't have that clip on audio, but I have it in my mind. This is the clip from the tag match. Here we go. I pressed it. I know I did. Come on. There we go.
But then they said that Eli and Mike Cunningham weren't ready for the situation, which I agree with. That's how this match came about. But you call Ricky Smokes an idiot and a goof. Look at what Mike Cunningham is. Look at the way he's dancing and the way he just ripped his pants off. Come on.
I'm not exactly sure what Mike Cunningham's going for.
There's Tate in the VIP. I mean, he's smiling.
I think Tate's a bit confused, but Mike Cunningham now going by the moniker M&E.
Oh, really? What's that stand?
Main man energy.
Okay. Well, can you please just take bygones be bygones? Take everything back you've ever said bad about Ricky Smokes, please.
How about this? I'm going to start over with Ricky Smokes.
Okay, I like
starting right now.
I appreciate that.
I mean, Swipe Right got a pop chant out there.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you, they was crazy for Swipe Right, man.
they loved them, and I love that fact because they loved them. By the way, there's a particular person on the right side of the audience has a black hoodie and a hat. We'll talk about him later. He's the heel of all heels. This match lasted 11 minutes 51 seconds after doing the swipe right twice. The first time they tried it didn't work. Second time they actually did the double stop for the 1, 2, 3. Swipe right 1. Also, I want to say this real quick. I don't know why. I'm not gonna press the button anymore because Tay Wilder's not a sexy man to Cardalla's eyes. Mr. Tay Wilder was sitting on the couch, not sitting on the couch. He was putting his dirty ass feet on the couch. Which, if it was my mama, she would have smacked him in the face. Like, get the fuck off the couch with your damn feet.
With your shoes.
Charlie Murphy would have too.
Exactly. So, EOD, we'll go clockwise. EOD Hub, Wrestling Hub. Your thoughts on the match? Tay Wilder being, and he also kind of like pointed out to the ref because they were cheating too. So Jackson Drake's like, "What the hell are you doing here?" Robert Stone said, "Oh, what? Are you part of the WWE official team? What the hell are you doing here? Shut the fuck up." Paraphrasing, but EOD go.
Yeah, this was a great match. I don't know if they promoted it the week before because to me it was like a surprise that they were fighting. But the fact that it lasted so long, what you said was like 11 minutes for an Evolve match. That's like a pay-per-view level match as long as it went. And Mike Cunningham, when I think at one point he went like around the ring to break it, to break something up, which I thought which was smart. And I like this Tom Cruise thing. Well, that's what he just reminds me of Tom Cruise. 80s Tom Cruise thing he's got going on. So at least he's got like a little character to him. But like you said, it was more like an Eli Knight showcase, and that one move where he jumped on the back and they did a flip off of it for the pin attempt. I was like, what
that was crazy.
I was like, it was crazy. And he just, like you said, didn't even just do a regular flip, like kind of moonsaulted it after he jumped on another man that was on top of another man. That was crazy. Like that was like the spot of the match for me. But but the fact that swipe right prevailed, and I really wasn't sure if they were going to prevail the way this match was going.
Yeah.
But Ricky Smokes, he's really showing that like how good he is, because normally it's always they're focusing on either Jackson Drake or Brad Baylor, but Ricky Smokes is really, really good, and I'm glad he got his chance to shine. So yeah, I really like the match. This was a banger. This was a banger.
Guardian, your thoughts on the match? And I wanted to say this for everyone to have a little info on this. When the match was over, ref told Ricky Smokes to get up. He legit had a bloody nose and bloody knuckles. Something happened during the match that messed him up. So he really did the face thing. He just like, I have to commit the character. I might have a concussion. I don't care. So I want to put that out there. Guardian, your thoughts on that?
I think this was a solid match. I think. Okay. Jeff from DRWC made a good point earlier that half the people in this match, if not like 3/4 of the people in this match, are on NXT. So it was kind of like, why did they need to take up so much screen time on Evolve? I didn't think about it that way until he mentioned that. But besides that, it was a solid match. I liked the show out.
I mean the mic. I mean.
Oh yeah, we can't hear you.
There's a silence in my life here. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we hear you.
My mic died. Anyway, hear these thoughts. Your thoughts.
Yeah, man, I love this match, man. This match was a whole lot of fun. First and foremost, Mike Cunningham coming out with the 1980s breakdance music made me want to go buy a Kango hat and a striped jumpsuit and pull out a piece of cardboard or something like that. Like it was crazy. It was crazy. But as far as the match go, man, it was a lot of chemistry in that ring. I really loved it. Eli Knight showed out. And I think having Swipe Right win the match, because they are technically the real tag team, it made a whole lot of sense, especially when Eli Knight made that mistake by flipping outside the ring and landing on Mike Cunningham. I was like, okay, that makes sense for what's going on in this match as well. But I did like Mike Cunningham in this ring as well. He was pretty smooth in there. And I think the more time goes on, he's going to have some really, really good matches in the future. But overall, I thought this match was just a whole lot of fun from the beginning to end, nonstop action the entire time. So, yeah, I loved it.
Okay. Terrell, TJ Wolfie, your thoughts? This match lasted 12 minutes.
It was a banger. This match was amazing.
Yes.
I give this match like an A+.
For real, man.
And yeah, the highlight of that match was that flip that Eli Knight did off of Ricky Smoke's back onto Brad Baylor. That was crazy. And Mike is something else with this new look he got going on which I really didn't know who he was until he had told me. But yeah, I hope he going through with more opportunities with this here. But yeah, they did their thing with this match, so that's an A+.
Oh yeah, man. So Peter Rosenberg, that's my boy, man. Peter Rosenberg, fellow bald brethren. You feel me? That's my dude right there, man. I like when he called Mike Cunningham and Eli Knight main man energy. That would be a nice little tag team for them. You know what I'm saying? If they want to name them that'd be nice. It was so dope. I like Mike Cunningham's rebrand. It is crazy. It's like Johnny Cage, but I was talking to my fiance yesterday, and I told her I know exactly, because the person was in my head the whole time, like when I first seen him, and now with the longer hair, he looks like Lynch and Monroe from Scary Movie.
Oh,
yeah. When he showed me the picture,
that's exactly who he looks like.
When he showed me the picture, and then I looked at him right there, like, dang.
The guy that was yeah, the comedian, the one that be with the Wayne brothers all the time.
Yeah, he always do movies with him.
That is his doppelganger all day. Like that is his doppelganger, man. And Swipe Right, they did an amazing job. Rob Stone, he killed it on commentary as always. Brad Baylor, awesome. Jackson Drake, awesome. Tate Wilder being ringside. He was the special guest referee, if anybody didn't know. And also, Ricky Smokes, you had battle scars, boy. You had battle scars, man. And you better be proud of them battle scars, too. You better be proud of them battle scars, man, because that tag team, if they do make Mike Cunningham and Eli Knight into a tag team,
we need some tag belts.
It's gonna be that's gonna be a group. It's gonna be a force to be reckoned with. We may have some people feeling threatened backstage, but we'll talk about that later.
Now, speaking of people threatened backstage, I found the guy, Lachlan. This is the guy right here. You can see him.
Yep. They do that.
Sunglasses on. Sunglasses off. That's him. Yeah, that's
that dude there.
So y'all remember when he was walking around the locker room, he was like, all right, who did this? Who did this? Y'all better tell me who did this. Okay, so y'all remember when Mike Cunningham was in the ring and he was talking about man energy, baby.
It reminded you.
the same energy.
Hey, long as you don't do the tucked in or tucked out. Long as you don't do that part, I'm good. Long as you don't do that.
Oh no!
I love this freaking show. Back to this match. After the match was done, Drake got on the mic and said, "Look, these are my boys. These are the guys. I do owe Cappuccino Jones a favor, so we're gonna have a match in succession in 2 weeks." And they started laughing, baby food, light talk. Harlan Lewis comes out because Harlan Lewis is Harlan Lewis, and says, "Look, you owe me a number one contendership for that title because I beat the match." Which, when he said that, I'm like, "You freaking dumbass, Drake!" And he said it too. That's Cam Hendricks talk. You know what happened to him last week? And Harlan Lewis said, "You know, I just got to beat all three of you guys' asses." The ghost of the Curse of Evolve, Brooks Jensen, comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Harlan Lewis. And this is the part I say this. Peter Rosenberg and Robert Stone says, "Oh my God, he's attacking him." And he said that he doesn't want to get slighted in his succession. could this be a match on the way to Succession? I'm like, no. I'll explain why. If Brooks Jensen is going to be the heir apparent for Succession, where he's going to be in every single Succession until we die, no, why? Like the guy that failed in the bull rope match was literally in the VIP section. That's not even a cowboy anymore. He's just a guy with a hat and a hoodie. That's all he wears now. That's it. That's him now.
Yep.
That's it. He's a snitch. He snitches everybody. That's all he does. It's the truth. And now Brooks Jensen's going to fight Harlan Lewis. Okay, I guess. What, he loses again? Why?
Man.
That's all I got to say about this. But CJ Wilfred Terrell, your thoughts on this? Like to lose again or to win against Harlan Lewis, who deserves a win? It's a circular.
Yeah, but they ain't finna get Harlan Lewis that L. He not losing, and they're crazy enough that Bruce having this match at Succession again, losing and shoot. I don't know.
Man. You know, WWE got that Disney deal now, so you know we had Wolverine get attacked, but in this universe, it's not a saber-tooth. It's a bobcat from Alabama, Bama. And he has to come out there and make a mold name for himself. But he's gonna lose to Harlan Lewis, man. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Harlan Lewis got to win.
He's not getting no L.
That's my dude. But I mean, Brooks Jensen, I love you, man. But Harlan Lewis gotta win, or
he's not losing.
He has to win. Like he snuck you. He snuck you.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta win.
And that bothers me so freaking much. But hear these thoughts, your thoughts on this. This again, we don't know if we have 2 weeks off. We don't know if we have 2 more episodes, but we might know that we might get Jensen, Harlan Lewis for Succession. We might get another match later on. We'll talk about that later. But this.
Yeah, I enjoyed the promo. I thought it was funny. Seeing Drake be overly optimistic about the small things. He said, ever since last week, if you ever noticed, we've been on a streak. Like a whole 7 days. You talking about a streak? That is crazy.
Oh, man.
Never mind everything that happened before that. But I appreciate the optimism. I really do. But yeah, I agree. It looks like Harlan Lewis is going to win that match, unless they ended in DQ. But I doubt it. Would it be in on Succession? But I love the fact that they gave Cappuccino Jones a title shot. So I love that. I can't wait to see how that match turn out.
Yeah, for real.
We'll talk about predictions later about that. EOD, your thoughts?
Yeah, this is pretty cool. I think it's just a way to take Harlan Lewis out of the title picture. And I did like when Jackson did sneak attack them. The crowd was actually chanting like "bam, bam, bam." I was like, "Oh, okay, he's got some people in here."
Bam.
Hopefully, even though I know this is Evolve, but hopefully this ties into the NXT, the Nepo baby situation, because he was part of that group, but we haven't really seen him with the group at all. Because he was initially that was the same group, most of the same group that did the TNA invasion thing. Brooks Jensen was a part of that, rolling with Lexus King. So we haven't seen him yet. So hopefully this somehow will be able to tie into it. And I'm not sure if we have an Evolve episode next week. I thought we did, but I'm not sure. But yeah, this is good. And I did like the fact he manhandled Harlan Lewis too. When he sneak attacked him, it's like, yeah, he beat him down. He beat the man down. So it's like I did like that. It wasn't like so. It's like, oh, can Brooks Jensen realistically beat Harlan? Yeah, will he? Probably not. But but he's capable of standing toe. Like remember with him and Keanu Carver. Like Keanu Carver just looks big, but Jensen is just as big. He's just his body just looks different, but he's as big as those guys. So he can really go. So we'll see.
Oh yeah.
Go on, Terrell.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we as a group here on the P.U.W.F. Evolve show probably have seen masterful movies like Seven and what's that one movie that the guy Kaiser Sose?
Usual Suspects.
Usual Suspects. Kill Bill 1 and 2, Pulp Fiction. So just the 11, Hotel, Porky's. masterful movies like that. I had to put that in there because I'm just me. Ladies and gentlemen, Nikita Lyons and Ariana Grace are backstage. They're still hallucinating for 2 weeks now. They have not slept well. Ariana Grace said that she had to use a washa. I don't know what a washa is, a little thing like the kind of like fix her face. She opened her mouth, and I think Cardala actually said that she heard a sound out of her jaw. So that was kind of funny. There was a jaw, and there was a sound. Okay, I didn't hear anything. Mason Holiday and Lena. I guess it's a woman thing. I'm not gonna say that. Mason Holiday and Lena Dave came up to them again. I'm gonna say that. This is recorded on live. They want to trade locker rooms with them. They talked about and they wanted to trade locker rooms, and then Ariana Grace says yes, and then Nikita's like, no, enough. Look, I'm sick of this crap. Like all this good things, but you are not taking my locker room. EOD came in that, my bad. As Layla and Mason say, oh well, I get there you go, EOD. When Layla and Mason was like, oh, I guess the psychic didn't work. Nikita's like, what do you mean, what psychic? Oh, like, what do you mean? Ariana says, are you telling me the psychic isn't real? And Layla's like, no, she's my neighbor. She's a chiropractor from Daytona. Great acting, by the way. It's like, just like, oh, I got caught. Yeah. Like, but I we try to be nice to you the nice way. We try it the elaborate way. Nikita says, well, I'm glad you know a chiropractor because you're gonna need one coming up. Break your back next week. All right, let's do this. So they go away. Ariana Grace says, should we sue? Which is a valid point. We'll talk about suing later, ladies and gentlemen. I know what you're talking about. You know why. But
oh my God.
Nikita says, I've been having visions all week. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll say my thoughts on this, but I'll let everyone else talk first, as we kind of spun the board a little bit. Here are these thoughts. Yes, are these two women, Layla and Mason Holiday, evil masterminds just to get them to be nice?
Well, yes and no. I mean, they went the evil route to make them become better people. So the result of it is a good thing, but the tactic is the evil way, right? And I love how the whole thing happened, especially when they started off with them having withdrawals from being evil. Like they couldn't handle it. Ariana Grace had like TMJ and lockjaw or whatever she had going on because she was smiling too much. And then you had Nikita Lyons. Like the whole thing. I love those two, man. They are amazing. Like when I first started coming on this podcast, I was kind of so with Nikita Lyons, but the more we started watching these episodes, she got me, bro. She won me over. I love Nikita Lyons. She's amazing. But the whole thing between the four of them was amazing. The only thing I will say is that I was kind of wondering if they could have stretched out a little bit more with them, like forcing them to do nice things before the reveal of who the psychic really was. But I am perfectly fine with the way that they revealed everything. I am. But I liked everything that happened in this part.
Okay. I like that. See, Wolfie Terrell, your thoughts on this? And this is promo. It's crazy.
Yeah, that promo is crazy though. But then it is kind of weird that they revealed it now. They couldn't stretch it like weeks before then. But I guess if you want to jump into a match between the two, which they are doing, which is gonna be on next week. But it is crazy. It just them two together is hilarious. Just imagine adding Chelsea Green into the fold with them, and I got Chelsea some promos with them three. But God. They will be hilarious. But I like them. I like them too. So
they definitely would be hilarious for real. I like the part where Nikita was talking about she was so stressed out about it that she got a zit or something. Like her face broke out.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like seemed like some movie scenes from a stoner movie. That's what it feels like. It feels like a female version of Pineapple Express.
Or the hangover.
I like it, man. I like the energy. The acting is great. It's always dope seeing Mason Holiday, Layla Diggs, Ariana Grace is, man, she's like a treasure, man. She's a treasure. You know what I'm saying? She has that same energy as Chelsea Green. Like they can go in the ring, but they're like it's just their accolades don't get talked about as much. But they're a diamond in the rough for real. They are. And I hope that one day they do get the respect and recognition that they do deserve. And shout out to Layla Diggs too, man, because Layla Diggs, I remember watching her on Next Gen on Roku channel. And she literally went from this very shy girl that had stage fright, that didn't like talking in front of a whole bunch of people, to literally playing a I just got busted character, man. I loved it. It was amazing. Keep doing you, man. Keep elevating Layla Diggs. And I think I had mentioned before, her in-ring work kind of reminds me of prototype John Cena. So I would love to see her. I would love to see her back in the ring again, man, because her and Mason Holiday, they're dope. All four of the women are dope for real.
Forgot she was on Next Gen.
They are. I didn't know. I forgot
You're right
about that.
that.
She mostly all of them were on like Next Gen, Level Up, everywhere.
Yeah, because they showed a quick glimpse of Oba. I remember Oba being in the crowd when they were doing like their promos and stuff.
And Layla had like stage fright, right? When she was cutting her promo. Was she,
But
she that person?
Yeah.
Okay. The Philly WrestleMania, right? When Next Gen came out, I think. Like
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because that's when they were outside, I think, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Layla was in Philly. EOD, your thoughts on this promo? The fact that they were evil masterminds, and then I mean, on the way to hell is paved the way in good intentions. I'm paraphrasing, but I mean, also, I wanted to say this before your thoughts. Robert Stone said on his Twitter, and there's been rumors that they might bring Roar Records to NXT, and Roar Records is Nikita's brand, which is Nikita, Layla, and Mason. Might be bringing them to NXT. So that's their name.
Oh.
All right.
Interesting.
Well, one, I apologize. I have my phone on Do Not Disturb, but I have one person that can get through my Do Not Disturb, and it throws off my whole camera and have to reset everything.
That's
all
fine.
right, but let's see. I thought this was good. Like I've always said, Nikita and Ariana were great. Together, I wasn't sure, like a tag team, but affiliated, I was like, yeah, this works and stuff. But like hearing these thoughts, and I wish it was spread out a little bit more, but I think it works in this regard. The fact that it wasn't spread out, because I did not see this coming at all. I was like, oh, so wait, hold up. So the whole thing was fake. Now we can explain the production value. I mean, they're on an evolved budget. Because I was like, this thing. I was like, now it makes sense. Okay, you had two wrestlers had to go pay this lady do some stuff to go do this. So I'm like, okay, now it makes complete sense. But I like the fact that they were the ones that actually tricked them just to be nice. Yes, it was diabolical. I guess it's one of those ends justify the mean situations, I guess. But now it looks like remember there was always that rumor about, I didn't know they were going to be called Roar, but it makes sense. It's like how they want to get to that point. It looks like, okay, we're starting to get there. And I think the reason why we're not getting a longer thing is just because Succession, and if Succession is supposed to be what I think it's supposed to be, all the NXT call-ups might be their final show, if not already, but might be the last time we see them before they fully graduate to NXT. And maybe a small portion, like if they did put Raw together, or Roar together, I can still see Layla Diggs and Mason Holiday still on the Evolve, rotating kind of like Kendall Gray does, because that would kind of make sense too. But yeah, I think that's why they rushed this. I don't think they rushed it, but it feels like they could have went a lot further if this was going to be the reveal, because we just thought took it for what it was. Okay, yeah, now they're trying to be good. All the antics are going to get up to was like the fact that they set that up was crazy. I'm like, y'all, wow. Y'all just as bad as Nikita are, really, by doing that. Just because your tension is good, like,
right?
Y'all manipulated them. Y'all scared the crap out of them, because you saw Ariana's face. She had that Botox thing going on. Like, she's like, can't move my face. My face
That's
is
mental
like
abuse.
Smile. But, yeah, but it was good.
Again,
I like it. And like I always say, Nikita and Ariana are great, and they're just like Terrell said, they're not respected enough. They are mini Chelsea Greens. That's what they are, and I like it.
Yeah. Now, Carter, your thoughts on this promo? I'll say my thoughts at the end. Your thoughts on this promo. Bring it over here.
Okay, my thoughts on this promo. I agree with what everybody else has already been saying. It was diabolical. I would argue that Ariana and Nikita and Mason and Layla are all mean girls in their own right after this. Because I'm like, I don't know, that just the amount of planning that took to like drop that in her mailbox, make it look all enticing, like, come to this free psychic reading. Like,
and Ariana's so fucking lazy, she never checked her damn mailbox. It took months. They've been planning this for months.
Again, you say that, but like,
he said it.
Did
Like,
you?
I had a stack of mails, and when I finally checked it, there was a free psychic reading, a stack.
Wow.
Her husband stacks, doesn't even check the stacks of mail. I just thought about that. That's actually kind of funny. But the fact that, like, come on, like and you know what? I would have loved that before the match next week. They said, "Oh, we were there the whole time," and they just AI them in the side. So when you see Nikita and Ariana screaming in the background, you see Layla and Mason just laughing. That's just that makes it diabolical.
We needed a setup for this match, and I was waiting for it. So
I don't know.
It's a good enough setup. Could it have been drawn out a little bit more to actually like show them being diabolical?
Bless you, Yodi.
I think so.
Thank you.
Bless you, Yodi. I feel that whoever the writer is for Evolve, he went with Darby Allin to Mount Everest and came back a new person. This is a totally new storyline. We're just going crazy. You know why crazy, ladies and gentlemen? Next up, 5 big muscular men in the back just muscling up. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just, they're all Vince McMahon's, like, just.
For real,
we love you, Vince.
No, like dead serious. Like dead serious. Okay, so I wasn't the only one that was thinking about that. Like when him and Shane McMahon was in when him and Shane McMahon was working out. Get angry. And it's like everybody like, wow, all 5 of them is in the gym just pissed off right now.
Oh, get that pump on. Oh, I'm like, oh my God, this is so the Vince McMahon soul is just hovering around the PC area. Just he doesn't care. He's there everywhere. He's always there. But anyway, they're pissed off because they lost against Jackson Drake because all the ID jumped them. Braxton Cole says from now on we'll be a unit, all 5 together, and we'll all protect each other. Cam Hendricks says because I guess he is the general manager at the moment. Okay, 5-on-5 tag. Let's go. We're gonna dominate. So that actually is next week, I think. They said next week. So wait a minute, there is an Evolve next week because we're getting the freaking tag match between Ariana and freaking. Okay, so good.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo! I got scared for a second. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news. Anyway, so that's next week as well. So we'll go around the board again. Hear these thoughts. Your predictions for 5-on-5. We don't know who the 5 are. It might actually be there's just the 5 that were always in the back. So those 5.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure who the other 5 is probably going to be. But I thought it was kind of what they've been doing with Cam and the guys have all been kind of goofy, cringy, but kind of funny at the same time. Just like so frat boyish, like the whole bromancing and the whole choreography with all the guys. Like, hey, you're the first person to go up. You do a couple reps. You talk to him. You walk around. The other guy comes into the scene. You work out. You come into the scene, and everybody just sweats. And Cam is just standing in the middle, like. Like the whole time. I'm just like the choreography is beautiful, bro. It's so stupid, but I love it, bro.
Bro, that was crazy, man.
I'm like,
that had me dying.
I'm like, there's no way I'm in the gym and a bunch of grown men are just talking to me, working out next to me. Like, just find a different place in the gym. But in all seriousness, I just think it's all in their character. It makes sense. I love it, bro. Only in Evolve. And this is why I love watching the show.
For real.
Did you move it, Terrell? Your thoughts?
Man, this gym scene had me
like Vince McMahon's dream.
Like seriously, man, it was hilarious.
Yeah,
it's true.
Okay, so Cam had me laughing the whole entire time because, like I said, this show it has a lot of nostalgia to it. Of course, you know, with the writers being old school writers. Why was Cam Hendricks literally acting like Monty Brown?
Oh,
yep.
Yo, you on point with these references, bro. You are.
What is wrong with him?
Yeah, why?
I didn't twist his
I'm like,
head.
dude, hey, he's still talking. Why you keep looking around, bro?
Right. Man, Cam is something.
He was on
But you
one,
said he's a
man.
Rock
He
variant,
was.
though. That's what the Rock did, right? And he's
Yeah, Rock
Oh yeah,
being
you're right.
slow.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Oh my God, you talking about Nation of Domination, Rock?
yep. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
He be twitching his head every time too.
Yeah, switch it too. That neck never stays still.
Shoot. Man.
Man, for real.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Why should his neck
That's why you
be-
got to. That's why his
should
neck. That's why his neck's so strong.
Yeah, he always.
Get them necks, them neck
my
is
God.
exercise then.
That man half bird.
I just oh my okay, I didn't say that, but he said okay, EOD, please.
All right. For me, I am a child of the 80s, even though I was way too young. I should have been watching these movies.
So am I.
But this was some type of Revenge of the Nerds type movie stuff going on in
Oh.
the background.
Oh,
'Cause you see,
Lord.
you got Mike Cunningham coming out looking like an 80s Tom Cruise. Now you get this vignette was out of
Man.
any 80s movies when you had like a bully going on. And the cinematography, like Harry Thoughts said, was great. The way it just panned from everybody, then they had to zoom up on the camera. I was like, this is insane. But the 5-on-5, like we get their 5. I don't think they need 5 on the other side. They just need maybe Tate Wilder, maybe what's his name? Boudreaux, I think that's his name. And Jada Parker. Monroe, yeah, because spelled weird. And Jada Parker, because you think I didn't see Jada Parker with what's his name? Cole and Riggins on NXT the night before in security when she threw them.
Yeah.
They don't need anybody else. They just need Jada Parker because man.
I was watching that live, ladies and gentlemen, with the Invisible Woman, and when I saw her kick him in the nuts, I'm like, damn, Riggins. And then it gets freaking this is Sparta kicked into the damn barricade. I'm like, oh God, you're gonna be a superstar soon, sir. You're gonna be a superstar. Yeah.
And Cole, I'm like, man, Jada Parker whipped that ass on Tuesday night. But really, yeah, this was good. I like the fact that the storyline is still kind of going on. I think probably after Succession, maybe they'll do the reset. But yeah, so we're gonna get our 5-on-5. Cam, the de facto leader of the PC was great, and the fact that they were working out in the PC, like the ID guys can't go in there either workout, but that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, I thought the whole thing was great. It was over the top, but it was funny. It was great. I liked it.
Oh my God, the world we live in, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of the world we live in, if you're not tan and jacked and ready to attack, it's time to hit that button.
If you're not tan and jacked and ready to attack, or if you are weak and pale and ready to fail, then this is not the place for you, 'cause it's time for the Stardometer with its gun.
Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see the greatest gall kickflip ever.
It's gall. Most people here like to do a kickflip. I like to do two to make it true. Double kickflip like a stud. Oh yeah.
It's clean.
Okay.
That was tight.
I go see.
It's shocking. Like, oh crap, these guys are muscular, like powerhouse
Skateboarder.
and
Man.
skateboarder. I love that for shit.
Go.
I love it.
Yeah.
That is
What
tight.
I don't love is that we have to talk about abuse, ladies and gentlemen. Abuse is real and should be always called on by the cops. If see something,
Oh,
say something.
Lord.
Aaron Rourke versus It's Gall.
Yeah.
Aaron Rourke comes out from Sparkle City, and I want to put out this clip right here because I love that Robert Stone's the only one that understands It's Gall other than all of us. So let's listen to this.
Going. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Sparkle City, weighing in at 208 pounds, Aaron Rourke. Have you ever been to Sparkle City?
No, I never have. But let me tell you something. This whole thing before this match started because Aaron Ward got mad for the way Itzgal was talking. But Itzgal was just being Itzgal. All right, Aaron Ward was in a bad mood because of the whole piece of drama, which I get. But he took it out on Gal. Itzgal is the victim in this, Peter. Okay. He's not a bad guy. In this situation, I got to say, Aaron Ward's the bad guy. I'm sorry.
Itzgal is never the victim. That is such a misrepresentation of how Itzgal even carries himself.
Okay.
You don't have the Riz for Sparkle City.
Don't say Riz.
You don't have the swag for Sparkle City.
Itzgal is the victim in this situation. Face the facts.
Robert Stone, why did you just predict what was going to happen? During the match, Mr. Aaron Rourke was going blow for blow for Itzgal. Itzgal kept posing a lot. I will say that Itzgal kept on posing throughout like everything. Itzgal and all that stuff. On the outside, Aaron Rourke slapped Itzgal's ass 4 times. One is, it's okay, whatever. You want like, oh, good game. 2 is gold dust territory. You're kind of leaning on that. That's fine. But 4 slaps on the butt, and then you look at him and blow him a kiss. That, sir, disqualification right off the bat. Boom, into disqualification.
I'm disgusted.
I'm not disgusted. Disqualification. That is unnecessary roughhousing in a wrestling match. Okay, no. After that, they go back and forth. Mr. Itzgal threw Aaron Ward from the turnbuckle to the middle of the road. It was actually pretty good. He did a jumping code breaker to his stomach. At one point, Aaron Ward threw Itzgal into a power bomb from the turnbuckle into the thing. And before this happens, clip number 2.
Think about someone who is a future WWE superstar. You got to go BDR. You got to go Big Daddy Red. I mean, look at this guy. Yeah.
BDR.
If you don't agree with me on this, you're a dummy, and I'm pretty sure that you are.
Hold on. When did BDR become a thing?
Big Daddy Red. Have you not? Like, where have you been?
I don't want to call him Daddy. I don't want to call him BDR.
Well, it's no feelings. It's only facts. Dummy.
That clip was funny, man, because when I was watching it live, man, bro, Itzgal had me laughing so hard because the whole time you hear commentary talking, all you hear is, "Oh yeah, oh yeah."
I was crying.
He was going nuts. I love Itzgal for that. Even the people that were doing,
I love Itzgal too,
oh
man.
yeah, you know what? Your weekend pay away the fam.
Man, I'm not even gonna lie, man. Itzgal really got me excited back into getting into working out and stuff, man.
Yeah.
For real, man. Sometimes you just gotta strike a pose, you get that good workout in, and it just motivates you. It just motivates you. Oh yeah. Look at yourself in the mirror. Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
It kind of is, because this is the point I want to say. you imagine Jordan Grace, a powerhouse, right, doing power moves but she's so short. I look at Itzgal like Jordan Grace, like she is power. I'm sorry, he is power, but he's so small, and not in stature, but just in body mass. You would expect that guy to be
how tall is he?
He's only 6'1".
6'1"? Okay. Yeah, 6'1". Wait, so Javon is taller than him. Dang.
He is. Yep.
Javon is taller than Itzgal. That's crazy.
The difference is Javon, I don't know how much body fat he has. Freaking Mr. Itzgal only has 4.5% body fat.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to say this, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, he's small in stature, but the motherfucker can throw.
Hey man, just look at Dean Malenko in them, man. They boy.
I love Dean. We'll talk about Dean Malenko's daughter, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dean Malenko's daughter doing the cloverleaf in a wrestling match. She made Dean Malenko proud. But ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Aaron Rourke giving a shout out to Molly Holly. And I didn't know it was Molly Holly's finisher. Over the rainbow, which is just a spinning, I'm gonna land my body on your face. I never understood that finisher. For 1, 2, 3. It's Gall lost because the referee was blind at the moment, but let's just talk about that. It's Aaron Work won. We'll talk about the post match a little later. Mr. Tate Wilder and Trill London was there. Trill London being a gentleman and sitting on a couch like a gentleman, and Tate Wilder being a dirty bum, just putting his feet on the couch. I don't like that. Still putting his feet on the couch, not letting anyone sit down. But here's your thoughts on the match rating and just the fact that Aaron Work won with the Molly Holly finisher. Shit.
Yeah. First and foremost, outside of just the competitors in the match, this reminded me of how much I'm going to miss Robert Stone on commentary. That entire time in the match, him doing like on the spot freestyles, gassing up It's Gal in front of Rosenberg, who's from a hip hop radio station in Hot 97. That is the BDR thing, the Big Daddy Bread thing. That whole thing was just hilarious. But I liked what happened in this match. It's Gal got too confident and was doing his poses and stuff, and Aaron Work would take those moments to take advantage of it. And I was like, I want to be like Terrell. I need to find somebody to hate. And I thought Aaron Work was going to be the first person, but I'm like, I don't know how to get down in Sparkle City. I heard people disappear out there, so I'm going to leave him alone. I'm going to let him do his thing. But the match overall was a lot of fun, man. Aaron Work is great in the ring. I'm not trying to mess with Sparkle City,
That's
man.
crazy.
I
know, but it's crazy. It's crazy because Peter Rosenberg Peter Rosenberg said at the end of the match, like, I can't wait to go to Sparkle City. And now he thoughts telling me that you get freaking murked in Sparkle City. Fuck that shit. I ain't going to Sparkle City.
That's the rumors. I don't want to find out if it's true. That's the rumors.
No!
Is that a real place?
Sparkle City?
That is a real place. That is a special. Yes, Mount Olympus is a real place, the Greek mythologist. But either way,
look for it.
He's looking for it too right now. DJ Terrell, your thoughts on the match and the fact that Peter Rosenberg did ask for the last time, what's my rating on the Studometer? And Robert Stone said, I think you're in the negatives, like the airlines. Sorry. That's how it is.
I think did Peter? Oh wait, I thought Peter got a 1. Well, I could be wrong. Man.
No,
you know, I'm just
negatives.
Oh, in a negative.
Oh,
okay, yeah.
He did. He got a 1.5. 1 point under Otis, who got a 1.6.
Well, I mean, at least he made it in the at least he made it in the in the range. Chewy, he didn't make it at all.
No.
But the match was pretty dope, man. I was torn. I'm not gonna lie. I was torn during the match. I had to go back and rewatch it because I couldn't really watch it the way I wanted to when we was live last night. So I had to real deal go back and watch it this morning. And I must say, this match was hilarious. It was. It was hilariously entertaining. I would have to give the match A definitely. It's Gall, the way he sold the finisher over the rainbow was crazy. You know what I'm saying? They're both good sellers. And yeah, man, I really enjoyed the match, man. Like I said, I didn't care who won this match because I like them both equally. But yeah, man, this match was hilarious. It was crazy that It's Gall had smacked him back on the butt. That was funny.
Justified. Like, sir, abuse for abuse.
Yeah.
EOD, your thoughts on the match? 6 minutes, 41 seconds.
Yeah, this match was great. It was really entertaining, and I really wasn't sure who was going to win this match. I was like, okay, yeah, maybe Aaron, but It's Gall was like, had me thinking. I'm like, his power moves were crazy because the fact, like you said, like he's strong and everything, but like when you look at him, he's a smaller guy. He's just really muscular for his size. But the way he was like picking up Aaron Rourke and just tossing that man across the ring was crazy. And at first, Aaron Rourke really did have his number, but then towards the middle of the match, Scott started fighting back. It was funny on commentary when Rosenberg was like, "Yeah, I'm not calling anybody daddy." Just the way he said it, the delivery was crazy. And as his thought says too, like Robert Stone is so good and everything. Yeah, we're gonna miss him on commentary, and everybody knows. Like I've said it before, like I'm a big Robert Stone fan from like his NXT tour days when he was the manager of the Outliers. So yeah, that's so I've been a big fan of that. But the over rainbow, that when he did that, I was like, it felt like I might have seen it before, but I couldn't put my finger on it. But just naming it the over the rainbow, I'm like, you know what, that was a cool ass name. I'm not gonna lie. Then he did it, and like you said,
Yeah.
he gall sold the hell out of it because I'm like, oh my god, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is the end of the match. No one's kicking out of this one, and I hope he keeps that as his finisher, the over rainbow. I think that was pretty good. But yeah, this was like, I don't think I gave my rating for anything tonight, but yeah, this was an A match for me. I really liked it. Commentator was great. It's Gall showing why he is a formidable opponent, even though his win loss percentage is trash. But
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
and Aaron Rourke
Jesus.
has that dog in him. I like it. So
Yeah.
Aaron Rourke is like Aaron Rourke is not to be trifled with. So there you go.
I will say this was a good match. Like I can see Aaron Rourke's like speed in the ring. He doesn't run from corner to corner. He kind of like kind of strides over there a little bit. So I did like the match. And throughout the commentary, I told Cardi M the show would have been like 7 clips of just this match alone, of how Peter Rosenberg and Robert Stone were talking about this match, and the fact that even Robert Stone is saying, "Hey, it's Gall. Stop posing before you do a move because you're getting distracted." Therefore, they lost. So I understood that part.
Yeah.
Cardi M, your thoughts on It's Gall versus Aaron Rourke match? The fact that Aaron Rourke slapped his ass 4, It's Gall slapped his ass 1. Not good numbers to the level out, but just 2026.
I don't know how to answer that. I don't know what I'm saying.
That's the point. That's why I said it.
It's Gall. There you go.
All right. Okay. There you go. It's Gall. She loved It's Gall. Speaking of a match, okay. Next up is a video package about Tyra May Steele. When I saw this, I told Cardala, and I saw this live. I'm like, yeah, Carmen Petra ain't winning that damn match. She's like, why? Because the video package is just her getting thrown around like a rag doll. And the only 2 people they throw around is Carly Bright. It's Carly Bright and Carmen Petrovic. I'm like, yeah, she ain't winning this match. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you're the highlight reel, dumbass. Sorry. But she, in 2020, she won the Tokyo Olympics. And now she's permanently involved. She's supposedly happy. Yay. And she's here to take over. Here are these thoughts. What are your thoughts on this video promo and the fact that it was Carly and Carmen just getting thrown around over and over and over and over and over again. That's it.
I didn't even realize that. Now that I'm thinking about it and reminding in my head, they were getting thrown around the entire You're in the main event. Yo, what? Like I always think about that, like back in the Attitude Era when they had those Titrons and people getting slammed in their video pack. I'm like, how do you feel if you're that person that gets slammed on every part that they do their finisher? But yeah, absolutely. But as far as the Tyra May Steele thing, it was straight to the point, and it always amazed me that the gimmick that Kurt Angle started continually gets used, but it never gets old. So I think that's always amazing. When we go through like a Chad Gable or Jason Jordan when he wrestled, and so many other people, and now Tyra May Steele, I never get tired of that gimmick. So I thought it was a straight to the point package. Didn't really change anything for me, but it was decent.
Okay, that's cool. I'll wait to CJ. I'll wait till Terrell comes back. EOD, your thoughts on this promo?
I like the promo, and Tyra May Steele is stacked. I don't know what else to say. She's stacked. But yeah, at first I was thinking demotion and everything because she is an NXT. I mean, she won the NXT contract, and the way they made it appear is like she's not going to be kind of floating back and forth a little bit. But I think it's probably a good thing that she might be on Evolve because look what happened with Nikita Lyons on Evolve and everything because she was used infrequently on NXT. And now you see her on Evolve and she's able to flesh out her character more and everything. So when she does show up on NXT, she has a lot more in the tank for like video packs so people can kind of find out what she's about. And I think the same thing could happen with Tyra May Steele. Maybe once in a while have her on NXT, even though I did like her, but this is a way to develop her character work and not have to worry about a live crowd to do it. So you're getting your reps in and seeing what works, what doesn't work. So I like it because I think she should be like the Kurt Angle, like how he started. Like Kurt Angle wasn't a face, and Tyra May Steele sometimes when she wrestles, when she doesn't have that smile on her face, she's looking like a heel and everything, and she's destroying people and everything. But she's out there thinking that she's the good guy. So right now, I don't know if she's a good guy or a heel thinking she's a good guy yet, but we'll see. But she's her energy's infectious though, that's for sure. But I like the promo, and she did have other matches. They could have pulled some from the other matches too. She did fight
But
Chelsea
that's NXT
Green,
though.
and
But that no,
so,
but that's NXT though. Like they were just like, oh, this is just her and Evolve. There's
but did
only
she
been
fight
3
Carmen?
matches.
I was gonna say, did she fight her first match? Wasn't that against Carmen in NXT?
No,
NXT.
her,
Yeah.
no. Her first match was the West Coast Avengers episode that we did.
Oh no! I
It
meant
was
like
her
when
and like it was her, the guy with the ball cap. That was a match.
That's
Remember?
about Draco.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, no, I
Draco
don't mean like
Knox.
I don't mean from
Yeah.
Evolve. I mean like because she wrestled on NXT that one time before she came
That's
on
it.
Evolve. That was it.
But she fought
Yeah, that was
Carmen,
it.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the only
That's
one.
it.
Okay.
Oh,
They
man.
didn't even
I thought
show
she
Zeta. That's how sad it is. They didn't even show Zeta.
that was the other
getting
match.
thrown
I knew
around.
she had another. Okay, I got you. Okay, I was like, I know she hasn't had too many matches, but I'm like, I know she was in. I had another one. They could have took some video instead of having Carmen getting like thrown around like the entire.
Yo, she was getting stung.
But
That was
I was like,
crazy.
she's had more than 2 matches. I'm like, you didn't have to just put those 2 matches
And they,
in
kept,
there.
they repeated it twice. They repeated it
that's
twice.
what I'm
From the
saying.
beginning
Like,
of the promo, they showed her once, and then the same move was shown again. I'm like, damn, Carmen, you are just.
Yeah, 'cause I'm like,
That's your job, though.
You're about to be in the main event and everything, so it's like, yeah, that was the only thing that was kind of weird. I'm like, y'all had other clips. You could add that and some other stuff in there too. But
Carmen was
that
getting
just
destroyed,
reminded
bro.
no, but that just reminded me of like Adam Cole. Like he has a main event at the end of NXT, but before that, you just see the video of him getting pounced by Keith Lee. Like it just
Yeah.
destroys the credibility of Adam Cole at the end of that night. Like you did get pounced, bro. But Cardia,
Yeah.
your thoughts on this Tyra May Steele promo? The fact that they used Carmen and Carly Bright as a basis for pain, and a little bit of the body of Zeta Steele, just the bottom part. They didn't show his face. She didn't show her face at all. It's kind of messed up on that part.
I don't know how to answer that. Tyra May Steele. Okay. I do want to see more of her on Evolve. I don't think this promo did Carmen any favors. You're right. Like it was kind of unwise to have this right before a match. Where it's like, okay, why is the challenger getting tossed around like this?
Bro.
But yeah, I don't know. There's not much else to say on that. We talked about it last week.
Yeah.
So I'll see more.
Like she wants to be the next Evolve Women's Champion. I think I can see that. And like, if Evolve Secession 2 happens, and if Kendall Gray is leaving, we're not gonna see who the opponent is yet, but if Kendall Gray is leaving, Tyra May or Wendy could be a next person that can take the belt off the next person that might have it. We're not gonna say who it is yet, but we'll get to that point. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to the next match, because this is the main event, 2 things happened. I got it right here. Before, there was a backstage segment with Callie and Wendy. Now, before that happened, you can feel that Callie was mad. Maybe this is why.
Y'all, Evolve is tonight. Y'all ready to watch it? Girl, relax. Evolve come on every Wednesday on Tubi at 7 p.m.
It comes on at 8 p.m. Stupid. She didn't even know what
So
time.
you think you smart because you know the time? That's a reflection of Is y'all cool? Yeah. Ow. What's wrong with her? Are you? Is she cool? Yes.
Well,
I'm so angry, PJ Vossa. So angry. But after that, Kelly Armstrong gets up, walks away, and finds Wendy Chu backstage. Wendy Chu is like in the back PC area. She's like, look, I know that you've been feeling down, and I just want to talk to you about what do you want to talk about? Like, look, therapy works for me dealing with my crap, and I think therapy will work for you with your crap. And Kelly Armstrong thinks about it and then punches her in the gut, whoop-de-doo, and then walks away and grabs the phone. On Twitter, she does say whoop-de-doo. And Wendy's like, I'm about to beat your ass. So this is the part I want to say. Like, CJ Whoopi Terrell, Wendy Chu versus Kelly Armstrong for the first time ever in succession, ?
That'll be dope.
yeah, it'll be nice. I like to see it. You should go ahead and run it up.
Oh yeah, man.
All right. Okay. I like that. I like the enthusiasm here. Here are the thoughts. Your thoughts on this promo and Wendy Chu versus Callie, hopefully for Succession 2. Again, we need a women's match. We need a other women's match other than the women's title match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this thing was the prime example of staying out of people's business, right? If someone don't try to give them that hope. And this kind of remind me of like X-Men, the animated series where Wolverine punched Cyclops in the stomach. He told him, "I go where I want to go." That's exactly what I thought about when that happened. But as far as them having a match together, I think it's gonna be incredible. I mean, Wendy Chu, she takes some crazy bumps in her matches, and if they just like if they turn into like some type of stipulation of like no DQ or something like this, I could think that match would be like probably a match of the night if they do it that way.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I like that. All right, Cardium, your thoughts on Wendy Chu versus Kelly Armstrong, possibly for Succession, and the possibility that it might be a DQ match. And if it's a DQ match, Wendy wins outright. Don't give the weapon to a weapon master. Stop doing that to Wendy Chu. She might lose sometimes, but she's gonna win. Your thoughts?
I agree.
Yeah, I'm happy to see it. I don't mind that it's not a championship match.
No.
It's just a regular old like
First time ever match.
I was being nice to you. I was being nice to you, and you punched me in the stomach. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck you up now.
Yeah.
That type of match.
Oh yeah.
From 22, love to see it. So,
Okay, I like this shit. With EOD.
Yeah, I'm glad the match is finally happening, even though it's not for a title. But I actually like, especially for the women, when they have storylines that doesn't involve the belt, you can't have a storyline without a title involved. So I do like that fact. And man, Callie, she turned kind of quick, didn't she? When he was like, yeah, something help me, something, and she's gonna say, yeah, she's kind of smart. Thought about then punched in the gut. I was like, well, Callie's back.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, this is gonna be something, and I kind of hope it's not a stipulation match. But if it is stipulation match, I hope it's a loser leaves town stipulation match, which will be a good way of like writing her off.
I like that.
Writing her off of Evolve, because Callie needs to be on NXT.
Man,
She do.
Because you see her face, but she doesn't really do anything on NXT, and it's time for her to be on NXT. If you're not gonna call her up outright and be like, okay, well I'm here now because I'm not on Evolve anymore, and I think that would be kind of good. I think the match does have the potential of being the best match on the card, because Wendy Chu could go, and I wish Wendy Chu get called up, but I kind of think Evolve might be Wendy Chu's home. She's gonna be that person that. I know she's not super old or anything. The elder statesman of Evolve. You're going to be that person. You're going to be the person that gives Evolve credibility. And after everybody got called up, a lot more people starting to watch Evolve now anyway. So it's pretty good. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the match. And it should happen at Succession.
When you said that EOD, all I remembered is the "See You at the Crossroads" song, and Wendy Chu was at the crossroads. Everyone else is going up in the main roster, and she's at the other side of the crossroads. You can be lonely. See you at the. But I feel for Wendy. I feel for Wendy. But again, it could be like a Bailey situation where she's left alone to evolve, but she becomes the champion and she dominates. She just shows that you should have put some stock in me, because if not, this is the reason why. But again, I feel for Wendy. Callie needs to go to NXT now. Again, Callie can be the next Braun Breaker. All she has to really do to show out is to start running in the PC. Like, why the hell is that girl running?
Right.
Just Callie connection somebody. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to say this because this is sad. I found out about this because Robert Stone said it himself. Next week, Blake Howard will be the guest, not the guest, but the commentator with Peter Rosenberg.
Oh.
And he still can't say, scheduled for one fall. One fall! Can't wait for that 1 second for people to say it. He actually said it's Gall from Olympus, who is in perfect mid condition. He did say that. I respect him for that. I respect him. You know how I jumped over Chewy because I don't give a crap about that, but I'll say it now before the main event. Chewy was wearing the same damn 00 shirt that Harley Riggins was wearing, except in a bigger version. Harley Riggins was wearing it like a tank top. This guy was wearing it like a muumuu. That's all I gotta say about Chewy. Next, main event.
Muumuu.
He was wearing a muumuu, 00 muumuu. God, not a 00, an infinite circle symbol. Anyway. Oh my God. Carmen Petrovic versus Kendall Gray for the main event of the Evolve Women's Championship. This match lasted the whole to the end of the night, back and forths. I like the beginning of the match where you felt like a wrestler versus a kickboxer because Carmen kept putting her legs up like I'm about to kick you in the face. I'm like, oh shit, hey, put it down. So I did like that.
They say that at the beginning of the show too, like watch out for them kicks.
Watch out for them damn kicks. Like watch out. They did go back and forth. I did like how Kendall was doing some moves against Carmen. Kendall's strategy was like an animal that's gassed out. But if you corner the animal, she will attack. At one point, when Kendall was gassed out, Carmen tried to go after her. She immediately snatched it up to her armbar. Nope, I'm gassed out, but fuck you. So I did like that. After a while, by the way, Ren Sinclair did nothing. Ren Sinclair didn't jump in. Hey, buddy. Ren Sinclair didn't jump in, anything like that. At the end of it all, Ren Sinclair did. I think Ren Sinclair threw Kendall to from the turnbuckle to the to the middle of the ring. So remember that? I think threw that, and then while Kendall was like, "Oh, what's going on here?" Boom! Shades of Grey for the 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Kendall is still the Evolve Women's Champion. CJ Wolfie Terrell. Before we get to the post, CJ Wolfie Terrell, your thoughts and rating of the match.
Yeah, that was a pretty good match. So I rate this like a B plus. Yeah, Carmen she still did her thing. She did her thing, man. Yeah, they're pretty good. Pretty good match between two. So yeah, I'll give a B plus.
Yeah, Carmen Petrovic, man, she is really showing out more in Evolve. The match with her and Kendall Gray was dope, man, and I would have to give it a B plus as well. It was a very technical style, well, not a technical style match, but they were really giving each other hell in this match. I loved it. It's like they both wanted to win. They was not letting up on each other. I liked it. They're a really good competition for each other. Speaking of Carmen Petrovic, I did see what's the status on X. He mentioned that Carmen Petrovic made the roster for 2K26. So I'm gonna be kicking some people's heads off.
Look at her.
I will be kicking some people's heads off. Carmen Petrovic, I love your finisher. I love her finisher, man. I'm gonna be kicking people's heads off.
I wonder if you bring the sword to the ring as a weapon. Like that would be that's dangerous, obviously, but it's a weapon. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I do like that. Here are these thoughts. Your thoughts on this match? 7 minutes 41 seconds.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good match. I agree with Terrell and Wolfie. Like I think it was a really, really good match. I thought it was interesting because in this match, Carmen didn't get a lot of kicks in. She got a lot of attempts. She didn't land a petrifier or anything like that. So you saw Kendall Gray doing the best she could to kind of hold her from getting those kicks off. She got like 1 or 2 in, but the matches that Carmen wins is usually the ones where she get the most kicks in, but it didn't happen here. It was almost like she kind of switched her style up a little bit, kind of matched with Kendall Gray. But if this match wasn't so close to Succession, the way the match was going, at some point I would have guessed that maybe Carmen could have won the match. Succession is a couple weeks away. I already knew where it was going to happen or where it was going to go. But overall, I thought it was a really good match. And like Terrell said, Petrovic have been looking really good in these past couple matches. So yeah, I give it like a B plus.
Okay, I didn't. This is I want to give this actually B plus 2. This was Carmen Petrovic's best match, and this was Kendall Gray's mid match. If you guys understand me, like it was like the best match I've ever seen by Carmen ever.
That makes sense.
And for Kendall Gray, I told us the Cardium, like it was a Tuesday. It was a Tuesday for her. I'm like, all right, that's cool. That's for me. Cardium. Thoughts on the match? Rating. Kendall versus Carmen.
Short and sweet. I think they were evenly matched. I like what you said about Kendall and how she was showing up in this match. I don't know, they shelled her own. It was a good match. I give it an A.
Okay. EOD.
Short and sweet.
Yeah, to me, I actually thought they had great chemistry together, and like you said, this might have been Petrovic's best match, and for Kendall, it was a Wednesday type of deal. That's what it kind of felt like, even though they had good chemistry together. But we've seen Kendall Gray in do even crazier like matches or like better matches and stuff. But yeah, I think this is more of a. It's kind of weird, even though it was a championship match. I thought it was more of a showcase for Carmen Petrovic than it was for Kendall Gray and everything, showing that oh, this is what she can do when given a chance and everything. And I'm like, okay, yeah, this is she was doing her thing, and like here he starts saying she wasn't doing as many kicks as normal, but it did feel like a back and forth. For it felt like almost like an any given Sunday type deal. Like Carmen could have, like, let's say this was Succession. I wouldn't have been surprised if Carmen would have won the match against Kendall, because it's not like Kendall like dominated the match. But yeah, it was pretty good. And what was I gonna say? Oh, the Blake Howard thing. Like, he does do main event on YouTube, and he on house shows he
He
does
does?
pause. He yeah, it's Vic Joseph and Blake Howard. They do main event.
Oh, I didn't know
The
that.
weekly show, and
Interesting.
at the house shows, Blake Howard will pause for the it's like for the one fall. He does pause for that the house shows. So.
That's crazy.
But you know, it used to
Noted.
be a Vince thing where he didn't like
Thank
that.
you,
Or
Cardi.
he didn't like
no,
that. So,
Cardi said in the background. No, Cardi said in the background, like, why does he do it on Evolve? Because he's a damn pussy. All right, that's fine.
that might be why he doesn't do it. But the house shows he does do it. Scheduled for one. Yeah. So.
Jesus, pisses me off. Anyway, all right. Post match, Kendall is celebrating. Ren Sinclair's like, yeah, I'm Ren Sinclair. Then PJ Rasa comes out with a new shirt that's completely misspelled, but it says "Get your issue."
Yeah,
Actually, like, I tried to read it. I'm like, this is completely misspelled as fuck. What the hell? All right, I get it. All right, cool.
That's
There's a
crazy. Her
called
shirt
BT.
was
So, like,
yeah.
I thought it was an AI shirt.
misspelled.
Yeah, her shirt was misspelled. Come get your issue.
Don't get you. No.
Yeah, I was
And
looking.
then
I
he
was looking
points
at
to her
that
shirt.
last night too.
She was pointing at her shirt. Come get your issue. I'm like, you don't have to promote illiteracy. You can just, like, come on, man. You're better than that.
Stop using ChatGPT.
Exactly, for shirts. But now we understand it's going to be PJ Rasa versus Kendall Gray for Succession in 3 weeks. I like that.
Bro, not Chat
Here are these
GPT,
thoughts.
man.
Dang.
He
They
said,
using AI to make the
I
merch,
like that.
man.
We in a sad world, bro.
Come get your issue. Put the
They
dollar
using
sign.
AI to make
Put the dollar
WWE
sign.
merch now,
But
man.
here are these.
It's 4 words.
They used, first off, they used AI. They used AI for the Tatum Paxley promo. They use AI for the Dominic Mysterio showing the AW belt promo.
Ooh, so
They
good.
have to learn about that. They have to, like, you gotta check your stuff. Check
Okay,
it before you put it out
can,
there. Yes,
so can I ask y'all a question?
Yeah.
of course.
So do y'all believe now that Def Rebel is using AI for these theme songs?
Oh, yeah.
They already said they are.
Yeah.
course.
You hear
they are.
Stephanie Vaquer's
Yeah.
team right now?
Yeah,
That's
they-
Man,
100%
bro.
AI.
Stephanie Vaquer's theme is so trash, man.
That is the most Chevy
That is the
Silverado commercial theme I've ever heard in my life.
Chevy Silverado.
No,
Not
You know,
Chevy
you need a full-
Silverado,
all you need-
man.
plain.
He's right though.
Yo.
He's right though. All you need is a full moon, a
Yo.
wolf, and a fire. That's it.
Yeah.
And Stephanie McCurry coming out of nowhere. That's all you need. Associated with
In the truck picking up dirt.
Oh my
Hold
God.
Hold on.
Oh Lord. Oh,
He's
you
gonna
better
do it.
trip yourself.
He's gonna do it. Cowboys.
Up.
There you go. There you go.
Oh my God.
America. That's all you need.
Yeah.
That's all you need right
Hardworking
there.
Americans.
Not
Americans.
America.
Okay, anyway.
That's actually a Bluetooth speaker, by the way, y'all.
For real?
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it cost me $65.
Oh,
Is
damn.
that Optimus Prime too?
I would have got a Lamborghini one, but I just like the truck. I felt like the truck would have more bass out of all the choices they had. The Tesla one did sound nice, but I had to get that one.
Dang, I didn't even know that was a thing. That's crazy. I like it.
Yeah, and then like you could literally play with it like a car. It's not remote control, but you could literally it's like a big Hot Wheel. Yeah.
That's
Dang,
nice.
that's actually pretty cool.
But you know the big Hot Wheel?
Yeah.
PJ Vasa. EOD, your thoughts on this prediction?
Well, I'm glad that somebody in Evolve have some merch to sell, so that's kind of maybe we can supplement their income by giving them some Evolve merch. But yeah, it was no surprise when this was coming. Once we knew Succession was coming, all I was thinking about how was PJ Voss going to get into this thing. That's why I wasn't like the match itself. We didn't know that if they put this match with Carmen Petrovic in Succession, this exact match, I could see okay, it could have gone either way. But because we knew Succession was coming up and we had this match, it's got to be PJ Voss and everything. So I like the fact she came out and she just basically deboed the #1 contendership spot. Like, hey, come get your issue. And I'm like, okay, well, I've seen storylines set up with less. So yeah, I'm glad, and I'm glad that she's got a T-shirt, and hopefully she can sell her T-shirt. Misspelling.
Hopefully,
but
she needs to. She needs to sell some. I mean, I'm happy for her. Cardi M, PJ Voss versus Kendall Gray, Session 2. Who wins?
I don't feel like PJ Voss is ready for the belt. However, it's obvious that they're going to send Kendall up. So I wish you could see my face right now. I guess PJ Voss. Again, nothing against her as a wrestler. And to be fair, I didn't see her on LFG, so I don't have that experience.
Yeah.
But I just think somebody else from the Evolve roster should get the belt.
There's no one else, though.
Tyra May Steele.
Yeah. She just got there.
Well, she was there before.
Throwing the shit out of Carmen, but that's not the point. She just got there.
Saying.
Chantal's gone. She's going to LFG 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Show is, yep.
Yeah, it's been confirmed. Yep.
So that's like the help her out here, ladies and gentlemen. All we got left. Mason, Layla, Ariel's coming back. Nikita, Ariana, Callie, who's leaving. Kendall, who's leaving. Carly, who's stuck. And Wendy, who's stuck. That's all we got left.
And
dang, bro.
And Laney Luck.
Oh, yeah, Laney Luck, yeah.
Which they don't care nothing about her title, but whatever.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, like, we have to focus on the main players. PJ Vasa wins. Then you have two competitors. You have Tyra or you have Wendy.
Yeah.
It makes sense. And for Jackson, you fight against Cappuccino. And ladies and gentlemen, Cappuccino's going to freaking win. It's just going to be like, you're going to treat him like as a baby. This guy is the WWE ID champion. He will be the true double champ if he wins on both stats. So I do love that. And then with Cappuccino, you can go Harlem, Brooks, Cam, the Diesel brothers, the smart asshole Braxton. You can go Brooks. I mean, you can go a plethora of different ways.
Cole.
Yeah.
Everybody wants a championship, so you might be friends today. But
enemies tomorrow.
Freaking Cartwheel could come back for a showcase match against Cappuccino. That would be good too. Just for one match. You lose, but still.
Hey man,
Saturday on AAA.
Yeah.
Yes, Cartwheel has been doing his thing, man.
Yes.
Cartwheel is.
I like watching these Evolve guys.
Cartwheel is showing out.
I know. I love that stuff. By the way, shout out to Cardi M. It's her birthday on Valentine's Day. So shout out to her.
Happy B-Day.
Hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Double gifts.
Yeah. You guys.
Double
yeah, exactly. Yeah. See my face.
Double gift.
Double gift. So,
I was had to put in some overtime, huh?
Yes. Guess what?
The irony of having Valentine's Day as a birthday, don't even get me started.
No, that's not the point of it. The point of it is because I love all the people in my life. I have to give a Valentine's Day gift to my baby, to the woman in my life, my baby mama, my mama, and then
I love how you keep adding people to this list.
Because Lydia's my baby mama. She's a great person. She deserves a Valentine's Day. Absolutely, yes. But like my mom as well, and probably like 2 side chicks. But other than that, I mean. I love you, baby.
Lord
anyway,
Jesus.
What y'all think about the PJ Master? What y'all think about the
yeah. Alex, yeah. See, now you gotta do the button on you. You gotta do the button on you now, man.
Yeah.
He said the 2 side chicks.
This man.
This is the button of the press. Yeah, it's absolute fact.
Have a long weekend, man.
That's absolute fact. Yeah, it's a long weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god! But let's do final rating of the show. So we get out of here. Hear these thoughts. Final rating of the show.
I think it was pretty much an A. And also, just really quick, I know we gotta go. With PJ Vasa, at first when I saw the shirt, I was like, "Is that a Candyland logo?" At first, when I saw it, but when I saw it, PJ, shout out to you. When I saw it later, I was like, "Okay, I see what she was trying to do there." But just to throw this out there, what if they did the match between Wendy Chu and Kylie, and also the Brooks Jensen versus Harlem, both those matches #1 contender matches for those titles? What if they did that at Succession? Because I think that'll be interesting.
That would be nice. Yeah, if they were a #1 contender match.
That's a good final thought. Let's go with that. Here's his thoughts. You're the booker for Evolve. You automatically know that Kendall's gonna have a match and Jackson's gonna have a match.
Yeah.
Those two would make sense. Brooks Jensen versus Harlem Lewis. Whoever wins gets the #1 contendership, and Wendy Chu versus Callie. Who would win on those two side matches?
That Brooks Jensen match is hard to pick. Like I would want it to be Harlem, but we just saw Brooks lose a lot. But obviously, I think Wendy Chu should win the match, and we knew Wendy Chu versus PJ Vasa was going to come at some point. Obviously, Kendall Gray needs to lose, but it makes me wonder if they're going to get, because I think we all agree that Ren Sinclair is going to turn on Kendall at some point. I wonder if she's going to cost her this title at Succession, because she keeps reminding her like, "Hey, you're bouncing back and forth between NXT and now." In her mind, she's probably trying to help her, so she won't burn the candle at both ends. But there's something like deeper than that. I don't know. Just thought about that now. Didn't think too deep about it, but it just makes you wonder if that happens.
It's smart because she's thrown the towel before. What happens when she throws it again?
Oh yeah,
Kendall's gonna snap. But okay. CJ Whoopi Terrell, your thoughts on Brooks Jensen versus Harlem Lewis and Wendy Chu versus PJ versus Wendy Chu versus Kelly Armstrong. Who wins? And that.
I say it's Wendy's time, man. It's Wendy's time to win, to be the #1 contender. So that way, Kendall Gray can lose the title, and to Wendy, they get moved up to NXT, and they get some great usage up there. And I say Brooks Jensen, man. Brooks Jensen lose to Harlem. I would love to see Brooks win, but I think Brooks could really do some damage on TNA and NXT right now, especially TNA.
I actually like that because Brooks Jensen needs to go. He needs to go up because I love Brooks Jensen, but not Evolve. Yeah, not Evolve.
That's a good point.
I mean that respectfully, but he needs to go somewhere else.
No, you don't.
No, I do. I was talking about this earlier. Like, he doesn't need to go back to NXT, but send him to like Japan or something.
If you can see her face right now, she's
man, for real. Like, it's so much that he can do. Yeah, it's so much he can do.
Not that long ago.
Yeah, he was in Japan. He just came back from Japan.
Yeah, ain't been done nothing. He ain't done nothing for almost a year since the last Succession. He was in a couple of matches, disappeared, came back,
went to TNA,
came
so,
back.
I'm gonna come back and steal a match from Succession just like that.
Because Harlem Lewis.
Oh yeah, man, that's crazy.
That's the point of it. But there's no one else in Evolve right now. The fucking Exodus happened, so there's no one else.
Well, I think Briggs. I'm not. Jensen is kind of like the Wendy Chu, but on the male side a little bit. He's got all that experience and everything, and he could always put on a good match. So I think he's that version for the men and everything. Because when you really look at,
what's
he's the only one on TV besides Thatcher shows up every now and again on TV, but he's the one that's on TV with the matches, and I think that he has the same role as Wendy Chu. That's what I think. I think that's why he's on there, like back and forth.
I'm saying this now. Riggs, welcome to Evolve. You're Briggs. You're coming to Evolve. I mean, either you get fired or you go to Evolve because you're not doing anything in NXT. You got the little flaming. You got the smoking skull.
Timothy Thatcher and Brooks Jensen.
Timothy Thatcher. No. Thatcher's a trainer.
There's too many beefcakes.
No. Wow. Okay.
No.
I had to press the button.
I didn't hear that.
Hold on. I had to press the button. Beefcakes. What?
It's too many beefcakes in Evolve.
She get one. You brought up the side chicks. You get one.
Yeah.
I know.
No.
She doesn't get one. Oh my god, she's blushing. Oh, the beefcakes. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You sent that man to the pan.
I
It's crazy.
know, but continue. Okay, let's continue. No, but Thatcher's is a trainer. He's not a permanent person there. He comes in.
Yeah, he's a WWE trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's not there
Yeah.
all the time. That's one thing we can guarantee on. But
Yeah.
Jensen is not doing anything. He needs to go up. Briggs is not doing anything. He needs to go down. And also, I hate to say this, Booker T, you're not ever gonna hear this, but I don't care. Jasper Troy needs to come down too.
Yeah.
Jasper Troy ain't doing nothing but just holding a belt and popping out of nowhere. You took Elio LaFleur from us. We want Troy.
Not even that. You took Keanu Carver and sent him up to
No,
NXT.
Keanu Carver, look, he was turning into the Black Zack
I
Norris.
didn't say
I was done with that shit. He needs to go. Okay. Oh, no. Adios. Bye.
No.
Okay.
It's true that they took the French wrestler and he's awesome.
They took that from
Yeah, he's
us.
awesome.
I just hope he doesn't get buried on NXT. Like NXT, you have one job and that is not bury this
You took Knight from us.
Exactly, man.
Oh yeah.
That-
After seeing that match yesterday. Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay, so do y'all
That from us. Yes.
so do y'all think LaFleur could possibly be this generation's Rey Mysterio in a way, if done right?
Yes.
Because dude is on fire, man.
He's good, man.
I like
He's
him.
really good.
LaFleur, burr. You know what I'm saying? That's Gucci Mane. But it's really good. It's really Gucci Mane, but he's not gonna tell us that. You know, he's doing. You know, he got a little spray paint and everything going. You know.
Yeah, no, we got to get LaFleur. I mean, and they're getting Kendall Gray too. Come on, bro. We got to get LaFleur.
We're
We
losing. We're losing here.
We're losing,
You
man.
realize Evolve has the good wrestlers from it. Oh, let me snatch that real quick.
That's the point of it.
Yeah, and LaFleur is also
They poisoned Keanu Carver with Abercrombie.
Oh yeah, LaFleur is in AAA a lot. Yeah.
They gave Mexican pesos to Jack Cartwheel. He's gone.
And that's
So,
fine. The point of Evolve is to send people up to NXT. Fine, but don't neglect the storylines on Evolve because you're in such a rush to send people.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. I was just saying something before we get out of here. It would be funny that if Wendy wins against Callie and Callie goes to therapy and then Callie just does like a fake accent, because obviously we know Wendy doesn't have a therapist. So Callie doesn't have a therapist either. So it would be funny if Callie has a German accent. What do you for me, it'd be funny as hell. Just like Callie doing a fake accent, like off the bat. Because they have money for a chiropractor from Daytona. Shout out to Little Dicks. But they don't have money for a therapist for Wendy Chu. Let's put that out there.
Wendy Chu.
But that's the point. Like, we always had the debate. Was it a therapist? Was she just cheap? No, it's her being in her
No,
mind.
I think we bring in like a best friend character for Callie.
There is no best friend character. It would be Callie. Callie would have a clone of Callie. And then she would hate herself.
I hate
That's the point of it.
I don't know. I have an idea.
But ladies and gentlemen, let's end it right here, ladies and gentlemen. Hear these thoughts, please tell me your socials they can find you.
Right here, these thoughts. Look up me on any social media. If you don't find me there, I'm not on it.
Damn. All right. Situation Terrell, where they can find you. The description of your link trees are down below in the description. Please tell me.
Yeah, man. Down in the description, you can find us on our link trees. You can also check us out on For Real Love 15. Our name is basically the same way on social media, all around social media platforms.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. EOD, please tell them where they can find you so you can take your nap.
Y'all can find me at Linktree /NDays33. It's gonna have my YouTube wrestling page, EOD33 Wrestling Hub on there, and all my other socials. So there you go. /NDays33.
Also, too, this show was definitely an sorry.
Go
I'm sorry.
on.
I was waiting for everybody to do their outros. Sorry. Well, I'm happy. I can say that this show was definitely an A+, all because we didn't see Dante Chan's face. By the way, Dante Chan, I have some dairy-free frozen treats. Not ice cream.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
The cat's like this shit's real.
You get the button.
My God. Yeah, actually, yeah. I have
That's
to.
a
It's been a while. It's been a while. I got it. I got it.
Oh my God.
Is he from?
Most recent news, Cardi M is a shapeshifter now.
Yes, Cardi M. Okay.
Oh my God.
Cardi M, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Cardala Muhammad. It's KARDALAMOHAMED. I will have new socials soon, so we'll get there. Baby steps.
All right. You can find me on Rican Reactions, RICAN/reactions on the road to 5,000. You can find us at P.U.W.F Wrestling on Twitter, everywhere else. Audio podcasts of Evolve with the DRWC show, episode 47, will come out on Wrestling Soup on Twitter. Just write down Wrestling Soup. You can find it, and on the Wrestling Soup and affiliates channel. I have not heard the episode. She was talking that talk for an hour and 30 minutes, so we'll find out what happens. Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, on P.U.W.F Wrestling Talk. I don't know what the hell's going to happen, but it's Wrestling Talk, so we'll have fun with that. Stay healthy.
Oh, yeah, man.
Stay happy. Yeah, go on.
Troy Martinez, FUBU is 05, not 00. Trying to look cool.
That's how much. No, 00 is the amount of vegetables he's ever eaten in his life.
My God.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that is.
Cardella.
Oh my God.
Cardella. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I don't give a shit.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. That's
The amount of vegetables.
That's on him. That's on him, ladies and gentlemen. Stay healthy. Stay happy. And remember, Robert Stone, we will miss you. We will miss your commentary. We will miss your banter. We will miss the fact that you've been married twice to the same woman and you've admitted it. We will miss the fact that you're in Kane University, which is a weird university that Peter Rosenberg makes fun of. And we will make the fact that I get though. We will make the fact we will miss the fact that you made cat sounds. You made various sounds, but this is the last time not the last time, but this is the last time we'll hear his commentary. Remember, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, by the way, Cardi M did watch Waterboy. That's not for you guys to watch. We'll talk about this offline.
Did you hear that? What does that mean, Scott? I don't know, but I kind of like it.